the leader and the founder of the Pluto Nation, Mr. Charlie Poppy. He said, and I quote, he don't cast. He don't cast, he don't cast. This deal, he don't cast. Dr. Abati, yesterday, we took a story when Nuhu Ribadu was talking about disinformation. And I said something profound, like I'm a soothsayer, that the government should desist from disinformation and misinformation. Dr. Abati, I submit to you, do you not see it is this government that is purveying misinformation and disinformation as we speak?
Like they say, every election has its own consequences. One of the consequences of the 2023 general election is what Nigerians are witnessing right now. It was very obvious to every citizen in Nigeria that Tinubu was going to fail, and that can be seen from all he said throughout his campaign. But it looks like many people never pay attention to it because of religion and because of tribal sentiments. And today, even one of the states that said that it is their brother and must be voted for are buying fuel for 1,500 per liter. Was this what they voted for? And they say the subsidy has been removed, but yet they are paying this subsidy. This is just one among many evil that has happened under this current administration. Now the president went all the way to Saudi Arabia, and then the aide to the president make this public that the government has secured over 600 million US dollar. We have been talking about this, of which mails came out to debunk that news. Now, it is obvious that they have lost 4% of their market capitalization in less than 12 hours since that news broke up. And the global market has now finally priced Nigeria as a no-go area. This is because one man who don't really understand how things work properly gets into power. And Nigerians with gullible minds will continue to support and will continue to say he is doing well. I have seen so many comments saying that this government has invested so well into Nigeria, but it is too soon and we are trying to castigate the administration and spreading fake news and all of that. But it seems like you people don't really watch or listen because you are already blindfolded with the fact that Tinubu is working or is your brother. How can you say 600 million US dollar was already secured to be invested in your country, and then 24 hours later it turned out to be a lie? So as it stands right now, for you to verify anything that the government is saying, for you to trust anything that the government is saying, you have to probably reach out to whoever they are referring to verify what they are saying before you even break the news. Anyway, hear what Rufai and Abati said about this particular issue.
Some of the things you read, you know, their share price, their stock equity was affected, it dropped by 4%. So there are regulatory issues here, there are, you know, business considerations here. But the more important part of it is that those who issue statements on the part of government should not be over enthusiastic. Each time President Tinubu travels, you know, our people are always very eager to come out and say, we have secured this amount, we have secured that amount. So I think there's also something about the use of English language here. Why not just say it as it is and say there was a dialogue, you know, there is but to go ahead and say a deal has been secured.
A deal that was never signed, a deal that was never articulated. You went ahead and reported that the chairman of Maersk made that deal with you on the sidelines of your meeting in Saudi Arabia. Then Lloyd's List. Lloyd is one of the most authoritative websites when it comes to anything shipping. They also, I'm sure they probably also run the Lloyd's Register. Came out and they debunked the story. In the pain and everything, instead of you to offer an apology, anyway, Mr. Brian Onuga, like they say in social media parlor, he did feel folded. He folded. He went back, he deleted that message, that misinformation.
As he should.
Then some of their propagandist bandwagon had the temerity to bring out this video that didn't even talk about an investment, talk about a proposal that was done in February as against something that was announced.
So what do you make of all this? Let's have this conversation at the comment section. But to remember that Nigeria can only succeed if we put our hands together to make it work. But then it can only work if those who are at the helms of affairs decide to work alongside with Nigerians, not work against Nigerians, because currently this administration is working against Nigeria. And that is the reason why they are failing. Until they turn around and started working for Nigerians and for Nigeria, then there will be no any form of development or any progress at all under this administration. Thank you for watching.